Have you ever noticed how your biggest moments always ended in pain? Your birthday, your graduation, your promotion. Even the moments that were supposed to belong to you somehow became emotional disasters. And after enough time, you stopped looking forward to happiness altogether. That wasn't random. That was the script. Narcissists do not accidentally destroy meaningful moments. They sabotage them intentionally. Because your joy threatens something inside them. And the moment your attention shifts away from their control, they feel invisible. So they reclaim the spotlight the only way they know how. By poisoning the memory itself. Read that again. They don't just ruin events. They attach pain to your happiest moments so you can never experience them freely again. That's the real manipulation. And once you see the pattern, you cannot unsee it. At first, it usually looks small. A strange mood before the event. Coldness the night before. A passive-aggressive comment while you're getting ready. You feel it immediately. Something is off. But you ignore it because you want peace. You want one good memory. One normal day. So you overcompensate. You become softer. More careful. More accommodating. And this is where the trap begins. Because the narcissist watches how quickly you abandon yourself to protect the atmosphere. That tells them everything. It tells them your happiness is negotiable. Then the sabotage escalates. Maybe they start a fight right before dinner. Maybe they disappear during an important moment. Maybe they suddenly become the victim of some emotional crisis that conveniently erupts the second attention leaves them. And somehow, you end up comforting them on your own birthday. Sound familiar? This is not emotional immaturity. It is psychological conditioning. The narcissist cannot tolerate emotional environments they do not control. Healthy people experience your happiness and feel connected to it. Narcissists experience your happiness as exclusion, as abandonment, as loss of dominance. So they rewrite the emotional atmosphere until the focus returns to them. That is why holidays feel tense around them. That is why vacations become exhausting. That is why weddings, anniversaries, promotions, and family gatherings somehow collapse into confusion, guilt, or emotional chaos. The event itself is never the point. Control is. And the most disturbing part? After ruining the moment, they often act confused. They minimize it, deny it, or blame your reaction. You're too sensitive. You always ruin everything. I was just stressed. Meanwhile, you are left carrying the emotional wreckage of a memory that was supposed to mean something to you. This is how they train your nervous system. Eventually, you stop expecting joy without punishment. You become hyper-aware before every important event. Waiting. Scanning. Preparing for impact. Because deep down, your body already knows what your mind is still trying to excuse. Something bad always happens when you are about to feel loved, celebrated, or seen. That anticipation is not anxiety born from nowhere. It was conditioned into you. Over time, this creates something even darker. You begin associating happiness with danger. You feel guilty when attention is on you. Uneasy when life feels peaceful. Suspicious when things are going well. Because the narcissist made sure every beautiful moment carried emotional consequences. That was never accidental. It was strategic. A way to keep your emotional center dependent on their reactions. a way to make sure even your best memories still belong to them. And this is why leaving the relationship does not instantly free you. The sabotage echoes long after they are gone. Sometimes you can still hear their voice during happy moments. Still feel tension before celebrations. Still wait for the emotional explosion that never comes. Because trauma does not disappear just because the person disappeared. But this is the shift they never wanted you to reach. The moment you recognize the pattern, the illusion weakens. You stop personalizing the chaos. You stop asking why they couldn't just love you normally. Because you finally understand something painful. The destruction was the point. Your peace threatened the role they built themselves around. And they could not allow your happiest memories to exist without their shadow attached to them. That is why they sabotaged the moment. Not because it meant nothing to them, but because it meant something to you. And narcissists will often destroy the very thing they know you treasure most, just to prove they still have the power to touch it.